Hey, Shalom. I want to begin this lesson by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rahakwadash. Yeah, double honors to the head apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well and teach well. Much respect to the labors, the Akim, or the hopeful elect that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching in all true sincerity and diligence. As your brother Malachi, another video, hopefully it's edifying to the lands of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Yeah, man, it's just a quick lesson. Lord willing, it's edifying, get into your ultimately, Yahweh Shai being the light of Israel, man. Breaking forth that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to wake us up out of the darkness in these last days. You see? Real quick, let me go to Isaiah, the 60th chapter. All right, in verse 1, he say, arise, shine, for thy light is come. Yeah, and who is that light? That light is Yahweh Shai. You see? In his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, real quick, let's go to John. I believe John 8 and verse 12. He said, then spake Yahweh Shai again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. Yeah, you see? So Yahweh Shai ultimately is that light, man, because he came with that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that ultimately brought us to the light, and ultimately brought us to life. You see? Because we was once in darkness with the world, but now, since we done hearkened and we done heard this message, we ultimately came to life, man. All right? It's like he tell you, let's go to 6 and 63. All right? He said, it is the spirit that quickeneth. Yeah, and what it mean to quicken? To quicken, it means to come to life. So he said, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. You see? Because the words he spake unto us was his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You see? Let's go to Proverbs. I'm going to go back to Isaiah, though. But we just touching on a few bases. Proverbs chapter 6. Let's see. Proverbs 6 and... Okay, Proverbs 6 and verse 23. He said, for the commandments is a lamp, and the law is light. You see? And reproof of instruction are the way of life. You see? Because that's ultimately what's gonna preserve you, man. Hey, when you get reproved, man, you receiving correction. You see, and by way of you receiving that correction, you hearken into the wisdom of the Lord, ultimately being accepted by him, man. All right, let's see. Let's go back to Isaiah. Yeah, let's go back to Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 2. It's like in verse 1. He said, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. Yeah, the glory of the Lord, his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding was risen upon us, man. That's why we was able to come into light. You see, coming to this wise counsel. He said, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, which it did, by way of Esau, Edom, spraying forth his democracy, his unrighteous decrees, his media, his education, hey, what he say, his head has reached the clouds, and this man was highly exalted, man. So he is the influencer of the world. And by him being the influencer, man, he spread forth all sorts of wickedness in the earth, man. So the whole earth is really covered in darkness, man. You see? So he say, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. Yeah, because the people actually go after the ways of Esau. They on his term. You see? They don't see nothing wrong with what's going on in America or even in the world. They kind of okay with it. You speak of LGBT, they say, man, let them people live their life. I feel like that. I feel as if that's people just being who they are, But rather, the scriptures tell you to take a motherfucker outside the city and stone them, or consider adultery. Esau kind of put it in the music where adultery is a cool thing, to take a nigga woman and have sex with her and brag on it. But ultimately, if we was in rulership and you committed adultery, we would take you outside the city. and we will stone you to death. You see, but the fact that the wicked is in rulership, gross darkness has covered the people, man. They okay with all the abominations, you know, committing all these abominations, and they do it proudly. They boast on it. You see, it said, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon. So yeah, the Lord was gonna rise upon us, that ultimately being that remnant, that was gonna come back into this wise counsel, man. You see? So let's go. Let's go to Ephesians. Yeah, because I mentioned we was once in darkness as well. Ephesians 5. Let's see. In chapter 8. It's like, I'm sorry, verse 7. He said, "Be not ye therefore partakers with them." Matter of fact, we'll start at verse 6. "Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of the Most High upon the children of disobedience." Yeah, and gross darkness has covered the people because they was deceived by Esau's vain words, man. You see, and we was once deceived. We once used to, commit all sorts of abominations, and used to brag on them, and used to be comfortable in it. You see, he say, "Be not ye therefore partakers with them, for ye were sometime darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light." Yeah, you see, because the spirit that's came upon us. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that word light. I'm just gonna get out of John the 8th chapter, the 12th verse. Matter of fact, let's go to Ephesians. Let's get out of that. But you're gonna get the same word, but all right. Let's see. So the word light. All right, light. What it says, let's see, let's get this definition right here. Matter of fact, let's get this one. Well, you really can get both of them. So it say of truth. It say of truth and is knowledge, together with the spiritual purity associated with it. Yeah, you see, so that's what the light is. It's the truth. And it's knowledge, man, that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Together, the spiritual purity associated with it, man, being Yahushua. You see, because he's the person who purifies you, man, by the way of the word. And he is the word. You see? Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse, let me see. And verse 22. Matter of fact, we're going to start at verse 21. He said, who by him do believe in the Most High, that raised him up from the dead and gave him glory, that your faith and hope may be in the Most High, seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unformed love of the brethren. See that ye love one another with a pure heart fervently. Yeah, you see, we was purified. We purify our souls by obeying the truth. All right, let's go here. Because that's ultimately when you obey the truth, that's how you be accepted of the Most High. That's how you become a friend of the Lord. You see, Ecclesiasticus 19 and verse 18. He said the fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him, and wisdom obtaining his love. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do these things that please him shall receive the fruit of immortality. Yep, he said for the fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and all wisdom is the performance of the law and the knowledge of his omnipotence. You see that? So that's how you gain that wisdom and gain that relationship with the Lord, to be accepted by him, to become a friend of the Lord. You see, what he say? Let me go up. Verse 19 again. He said the knowledge of the commandments is the doctrine of life, and they that do these things that please him shall receive the fruit of immortality. Yeah, you see. So let's go here. Let me see. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7. All right, in verse 24, he said, for wisdom is more moving. This that light. He said, for wisdom is more moving than any motion. she passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of the Most High, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her. For she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of the Most High, and the image of his goodness. And being but one, she can do all things. And remaining in herself, she maketh all things new. Yeah, you see, because we became new. We became new creatures when we came into this light. Bearing the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. All right, he said, and in all ages entering into holy souls. Yeah, you see, because wisdom only entering the holy souls. So if you grasp this doctrine, you know, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, it's because you a holy soul. The Lord tell you that, you know, wisdom dwelling not in the malicious soul. You see, that's wisdom of Solomon 1 and 4. All right. He says she maketh them friends of the Most High and prophets. Yeah, you see, because we're a royal priesthood. Let's grab that. Matter of fact, because let's grab this first, because he says she make us friends of the Most High. This John 15 and verse 14. Yeah, you see? He said, ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you. Yep, when you performing the law, that's how you get accepted by the Lord. That's how you become folks, you know? And ultimately, you'll become a friend of the Most High, man, because you're obedient. You see, he say, henceforth, I call you not servants, for the servants knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. Yep, and that's how we understand the mysteries of the kingdom. You see, because when you're being obedient, you're accepted by the Lord, and he started to reveal things to you. You see? All right, 1 Peter 2 and 9. He said, behold, you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praise of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. Yeah, you see, we came into this wise counsel, man. You see, which in times past were not a people, but are now the people of the Most High, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. Yeah, because ultimately you came into this wise counsel, and the Lord has basically showed, hey, that's a form of mercy. You know, because the Lord could have left you out there in darkness, man, left you out there the rot, man. You know, but he quickened your spirit by the way of his word and purified you and made you new and brought you into the wisest, brought you into wise counsel. You know, the highest wisdom to ever be conceivable, man. He made it known unto you. You see? Man, that's all right. Let's go to John 16. John 16. All right. All right, so this is the book of John 16 and verse 12. He said, I have yet many things to say unto you, but ye cannot bear them now. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, yeah, that's that light, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall speak not of himself, but whosoever he shall hear, that shall he speak. And he will show you things to come. Yeah, you see? And that's how you ultimately become a prophet. Because when you start to grasp this wisdom, you become prudent. And what the Lord said, a prudent man foreseeth the evils. Yeah, and when you foresee the evil, what you do? You blow the trumpet. You see? And ultimately, that's what a prophet do. A prophet prophesy. You see? He told you that he was going to make you friends of the Lord and prophets. You see? Let's grab that. Ezekiel 33. All right, and just get to the point, verse 3. He said, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, Yeah, you see, cause that's what a watchman do. A watchman is a prophet. You know, in these times, so what you do, you watch the prophecies, then you go out and you go out and warn the people, or you make a video on it and you warn the people, man. Yeah, you see, and that's really, I just wanted to elaborate on that, man. You know how Yahweh Shemel Shah ultimately being in light, and Him bringing us out of darkness and bringing us into that marvelous light, man, by quickening our spirits, by the word, man. But Lord willing, man, this was edifying through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shemel Shah. As always, man, call out Yahweh Shemel Shah by Shem Rahakadash. Till next time, Lord willing. Shalom.